Hello everyone, my name is RobertRewind, and welcome back to my channel. Yes, so if you are watching this, it is probably, most likely, April 2nd. Yes, April 2nd. Now, this is the day a year ago where I started YouTube, when my first video went up and RobertRewind was made. That was the day. It was a great, glorious day. At the time, I had no subscribers. As you can see here, we have 113 at the moment. Hopefully it does not go down, but yeah, so I just kind of wanted to take you guys on a nice little trip, on a nice little journey of milestones and what series, what was happening and what was going on. I just like to show you how it was like, you know. So let's I'm gonna click on videos over here. As you can see, I've been live streaming a little bit, but videos, never mind that, never mind. We gotta keep it moving, right? So videos, I'm definitely gonna go to we're actually, I'll show you right now. The first video as RobertRewind. Right, so this is my first video here, FTL Fast and Light, Let's Play right here, as you can see here up in the title. Let's hear what I sounded like a year ago.
Hello, my name is RobertRewind, and today we are going to be playing some Faster Than Light. FTL, it's also known as. I've never actually beaten the game before. I played it a little bit, about 19 hours, which isn't that much, but we're gonna see how this goes. Yes.
Yes, and that, okay, oh, now this is me now talking. Yeah, that was me a year ago. That was my first video, the very first video, and it was amazing. It was crazy. It was awesome. It was insane. I mean, now, so it's kind of nice to look back and see what some of these games that I played back in the day, and I mean, hey, now here we are. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, now this was the next day. This is still whenever I was still a very strategy heavy Let's Player. This is day 2 as RobertRewind. Let's listen to this amazing little let's listen to this amazing little intro here.
Hello, my name is RobertRewind, and today we're gonna play some Crusader Kings 2 with the CK2 Plus mod installed. Yes. Now CK2 is more of a real-time strategy type of game. I believe it is strategy.
Amazing, so good, so great. It's very nice to look back and see what you were playing back in the day. It was very nice to see what was going on. I mean, this series was, I believe this one right here, for CK2 Forming Ireland was perhaps the longest series on my channel for quite some time, and it held the title for the longest Let's Play for quite some time, until another one recently-ish took over. All right, next one it is. Right, now this one here was actually, this was my first collaboration with someone else. I was super excited to do this because I had never collaborated with anyone before this point. And this was the very first one. As you can see, his name is Little Mac. He's still around, I believe. And I don't know, it was really interesting. Let's listen to a little bit of it.
He's also hosting his YouTube channel. He's going to be doing a video for his YouTube channel. And when we're done, what might be neat for you is to see the game from my perspective and then see it from his perspective. The plan right now is we're each going to pick a character in the Holy Roman Empire and work our way up.
Yeah, so this was my first first Let's Play with someone else. I honestly was kind of nervous at first because I didn't know what I was walking into. I didn't know what was going on. Still very baby YouTuber, not brand new, maybe not even like 2 months old at this point. Now, actually, some of my videos did get deleted. I don't know why. I guess YouTube deemed them not important enough and decided to delete them. So there are some gaps here and there, especially looking at these very, very old videos. But I mean, this was a milestone here. This was a milestone. This was another stepping stone to get to where I am today. I'm not super big, but I am a lot bigger than I was back then. At this point, I maybe still had less than 5 subscribers. So yeah. Next. Okay, so now here we are with the last episode of FTL that ever came out. This was the end, as you can see here, right here. It was 8 episodes long, and it was quite crazy. Oh, hold on. I was supposed to let you listen to how already, by the end of the series, how much more professional quotation, or how much more comfortable I was talking. So listen to it.
Hello everybody, my name is RobertRewind, and welcome back to FTL, Faster Than Light. Yes, so this might actually be our last episode, excuse me, for the series. Now I'm actually
Yeah, so this was the very first time I had ended a series. It was really crazy. It was good, and not many people watched it, to be honest. And I mean, it's fine. Like, how many does it have? It only has 8 views. Only 8 views of this of this video. Only this thing only got 8 views. That's fine, because I mean, at the time, 8 views. I mean, actually, even still, 8 views is still a lot. I mean, but this was crazy, and this was the first time I ended a series. I didn't know what I was going from there. I was already kind of panicking as well because I didn't have another game to play at the time. Like, I did have a few games, but what I was gonna play, I did not know. And well, I mean, yeah, and here we are. So we're gonna. This is about maybe a month later, I believe. Yeah. So a month later, I ended my first series. I remember I was posting daily, daily with gaps here and there. But I mean, it's fine. It's fine. So now we're gonna see what happens next. What's next on the timeline of Robert's Rewind? Okay, now Hearts of Iron 4. Hearts of Iron 4, Episode 1 of Fascist Guatemala. My most viewed video at the moment. It is almost at 600 views. And for me, that is still crazy. I did not expect this to, I didn't expect this video to be my most popular one, but it did. It became it. And a lot of my, I guess you could say original fans, if you will, the earlier ones, they came because of this one. And maybe some of you, I think some of you are still here. So hello, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for being part of this channel with me this entire year, ever since you subscribed. So yeah, it's really, really crazy. Let's actually listen to it.
Hello everyone, my name is RobertRewind, and welcome to this new game called Hearts of Iron 4. I have not actually played any of the Hearts of Irons before, so this is my first game of the series, if you will.
Yes, as you could tell, I was still very calm. I think I spoke rather monotone for the most part, but I mean, it was another big moment in YouTube. It was the first time I had bought a game as soon as it had come out and threw it up there. And that's probably why I got most of the original views and original subscribers and everything. But that's fine. That was really cool. But it was a stepping stone, and I was still very strategy heavy. I don't call myself like a strategy gaming channel because different reasons. I play a lot of I play games that aren't really particularly strategy. But I mean, hey, what are we gonna do? It's always good to just keep moving and keep changing. And the next day, the day after Hearts of Iron 1, or Hearts of Iron 4, Episode 1 of Fascist Guatemala came out, CK2 Making Ireland, or Forming Ireland series ends at 25 episodes. At 25, we ended the series there, longest series at the time, really crazy. Now if you go back and try to find some of the episodes, some of them will be a little bit gone. Like I said before, they just don't exist anymore. Yes, so this was the last episode of the series, which spanned a long time. It did from the beginning to now. So this was maybe about 9 months, or almost 10 months ago at this point. Yeah, or yeah, maybe 9-ish or so. So let's listen to what Robert Rewind sounded like at that time.
Hello everyone, my name is RobertRewind, and welcome back to CK2 with the CK2 Plus mod. Yes, so we are on our way to form Ireland. We are currently as Morocco, so yeah. This might be the last episode in the series.
And I was correct. That was the last episode, and it was really crazy. It was a good series. It was good. It was long. It was able to get people-ish. I think, yeah, 17 views compared to the one right before it, which had 200 views or something like that or whatever at the time. So it's fine. And this was the end of another series. There was another series called Stellaris that I just totally skipped over in this video because it didn't really have anything impactful. It wasn't really. It didn't really stand out or whatever, and that was the end of this. 8 months ago, we were here playing this game called Sheltered. It was interesting, it was nice, it was great. I believe this is I already had the thing where if you commented, your name would be in the video. Well, yeah, so this is where I still remember the people that commented during this one. I remember there was this guy named Soviets or something like that. There's a few other people, but I cannot remember. Oops, but he was one of the ones I remember. I remember. And this was a really interesting one to record. At the time, I think I started getting a little bit louder at this time. But I remember this, thinking back 8 months ago. I'm getting nostalgic already again, as it is. thinking back who I was, where I was, and I mean, this is, for me, this whole thing is more than just showing off what series. This is me going back and remembering who I was and what type of person I was. Now, this game was more towards the adventure, survival, exploring type of thing versus just pure strategy as before. So let's actually listen to it and see what we sounded like.
Hello everyone, my name is RobertRewind, and welcome back, or welcome to a brand new series actually. This is called Sheltered. It's like a survival type of game.
Yes, as you can tell, I still do not get that right. Where I introduce a new series or a standalone video or whatever, I still say welcome back, even though you're not really coming back from a previous episode or whatever. You just it's something like that, and I still make this mistake. I still make the mistake, honestly. And I don't know if you noticed, I said my name a little bit different with like that. I don't know. It was really interesting, and we're gonna see what comes up next. 7 months ago, we were here still playing as Fascist Guatemala, episode 15. That was the last episode I played of this game because I remember, or I'm sorry, of that campaign, because I didn't do anything. The game kind of crashed. I couldn't load up the save file. It was all corrupted, so I wasn't able to go back. And I remember people being rather sad that Fascist Guatemala was ending, but I mean, it was good. It was a fun series, and later on we picked it up with another series, but we'll visit that one soon. And let's actually listen to what we sounded like.
Hello everyone, my name is RobertRewind, and welcome back to the game called Hearts of Iron 4. We are here as Fascist Guatemala, also known as Guatemalan Corporate State.
Yes, so that was us. Still very monotone, still very calm. Not going crazy like I go now, but I mean, hey, that was us. Next, once again, we are back here in Hearts of Iron 4. This time, Roman Rampage. This was our Italy series. This was the one that probably most of you remember, who were still around and everything. I believe this one ended up overtaking my CK2 Forming Ireland series as the longest series. Let's actually listen to what I sounded like at this point. I think this was like 8 months ago, 7 months ago, or something like that. Let's actually listen.
Hello everyone, my name is RobertRewind, and welcome back to the game called Hearts of Iron 4. Right, so our last series didn't end off so well. We actually ended up, we didn't do it, but the game kind of crashed. And well, we're gonna do it again. So we're gonna go in, play a new game. Not as fast as Guatemala, unfortunately.
Yeah, so that was us. I even talked about what happened to the last series, even here. And actually, this series ended off in a different note, but we'll talk about that when we get to it. So yeah, so this was my last Hearts of Iron series that I played on the channel. And here we are with people that you probably recognize today. We had Larcenies and 8 bits per play and Ultimate Chicken Horse. This was perhaps the very first time I had played a non-strategy based game. This was more based on platforming, multiplayer, building. It was completely different. Nothing has been seen like this on the channel before, and I enjoyed it a lot. It's a lot of fun. As a matter of fact, Ultimate Chicken Horse still pops up on the channel today, and this was back in November of 2016, which actually wasn't too long ago. Thinking about how many, it's only 26 videos, but I mean, it was really cool, and it was really cool to play and really interesting to play with more than one person. All right, so this was another type of collaboration, but with more people than just one person. It was a completely different, new experience, and I really enjoyed it. That's why they're still around on the channel. They still pop up, and this game pops up occasionally as well. Really crazy, really interesting, and it was a nice change. It was a nice gear shift. This was perhaps a turning point for the channel as well. This was whenever strategy became less of a thing on my channel and more of, I guess you could say, adventure, more type of indie. What was indie became a real big thing. I don't know. It was an interesting time. And who could not forget, or who could forget, I'm sorry, that's a better way to say it. Who could forget about the final station? Perhaps one of my favorite series on the entire channel so far, to date. This one was the first adventure story-based game, and this was a lot of fun. These games are perhaps the best, the ones I enjoy to play the most. And this was really interesting. So once again, this wasn't too long after Ultimate Chicken Horse had appeared on the channel, but this was a brand new direction in the channel was going, and it was really interesting. Matter of fact, fun fact: the thumbnail of the final station was actually supposed to be like this part here, but I didn't like it, and I ended up changing it when I posted the second episode. I redid the thumbnails and everything because I thought they looked terrible, the first ones. So I redid them, and now we have the ones we have now, which I'm so much more happier with. And you can even see here Ultimate Chicken Horse popping up right there. And this one had 98 views. I was really surprised. This series did really well, and I believe some of you are still here from the Final Station era, if you know what I mean. And it was a new fun experience. Now we're gonna go check out what's next on the list. The next thing we find on our list is RimWorld. RimWorld. Who can forget RimWorld? One that still perhaps is being played. That's still being played on this channel today. This was about how long ago was this? If I remember, I'm gonna show you go by off of memory. It was it wasn't too long ago. Matter of fact, this was actually more of the recent thing. This was actually posted back in December at the very end of 2016. It was really interesting, and this one actually got me a lot of views at the time. And I believe some of you came from this series. Some of you saw this and decided to come here. I think so. I don't know. I'm just taking shots in the dark here. So RimWorld, everyone remembers RimWorld Season 1, which is this one right here. Season 2, which is the one we all died in, and Season 3, where we all died in versus Larcenies. That was a lot of fun, and it's really interesting to see. Now we're really speeding up. We are really catching up to the present today. We're catching up, and once again, the world was still a different place at that point. Looking back, it's completely different. You don't hear yourself changing and everything. But let's listen to what I sounded like back in December.
Hello everyone, my name is RobertRewind, and welcome to a brand new game called RimWorld. I've been wanting to play this game on the channel for a very, very long time.
Yes! As you can hear, the intro is a lot more. It's a lot more. It's like, hello everyone. Okay, it's not like that. That's my intro now, kind of ish. But I mean, the intros from the beginning, from the very first video to the very last video, or to this video, are completely different. The way I talk is completely different. It's a whole different experience. It's a whole different story. And well, let's continue on. What's next? What's the next page in this chapter? The next thing that we find is Turmoil. Who remembers Turmoil? I believe a lot of people liked it. The Turmoil series was perhaps a very fun. This kind of went back to a little bit of strategy, but it was more of a management type of thing. Still completely different, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of you probably still remember Turmoil because it had just ended recently. Or just, I mean, we'll actually get to that soon. Maybe I'll skip over considering I already mentioned it. But I mean, this was another one here. This was Turmoil in its very first days, and at the time I was slightly, you guess you could say, concerned to play it, or I was not concerned. I was a bit, what's the word? Like, I was unsure if I should play RimWorld because, I'm sorry, not RimWorld, Turmoil, because it was a different game. I didn't know how to commentate over it, and I believe I actually mentioned that, and let's actually hear if I do.
Hello everyone, my name is RobertRewind, and welcome to a brand new series called Turmoil. We are here, and as you can see, it is very old Western style, if you will.
Okay, let's stop that. Let's not listen to that. Don't watch that video, please. Yeah, so this was posted back in January. This was now the new year. This was the beginning series of 2017, which we are still in today, and it was really interesting. It was really crazy. It's completely different. It was a brand new experience for a brand new year. Let's actually move on and see what else happened later on in the year. Super hot. Yes, super hot came around later. After that, it was still January, and it came in, and this was once more a completely different direction, a brand new type of game that we have never played on the channel, nor the type of game that was seen on the channel before this. This was an FPS time manipulation type of game, whatever. It was interesting. It was brand new. Matter of fact, this series is still going on. I just have to get around to it. I need to go back to episode 4. I only have 3 episodes up, I believe. Yeah, I only have 3 episodes. So it was really interesting, and I mean, here we are. This series will still continue. I just got to get back to it and have time to record it because it takes freaking forever to record it. I believe I've only scratched the surface of this game. I still will have to go back and finish it, and you could expect that sooner or later. When, I'm not exactly sure, but we'll figure that out. Next, Gary's Mod. We are here with Gary's Mod. Gary's Mod was once more, a different direction, a brand new type of game out there, and it did not even fit on the channel at all. And it's still here. We're still here. And matter of fact, I even say it here, trying something completely new. it was saying that we had not done this. This was it's everyone knows Garry's Mod. Sandbox game, go crazy, no real rules, etc. And I was playing here with quite a few people actually. If I don't remember all of them, but yeah, we were here playing it, and it was different and it was interesting. It was definitely a game that I would play again, and I probably will play again. But we'll see what happens. And I guess we turn the page here again. Pit People Early Access, perhaps one of my favorite videos I've ever recorded. One of the videos I had the most amount of fun I've ever had. This one here, the narrator story gone wrong. Pit People episode 1. This one here completely changed the game. This one kind of went back a little bit to the strategy type of element. It was very turn-based, etc. But it was also very silly. It's still amazing. Matter of fact, I still have to continue posting videos on this. I haven't finished it yet. And we need to. And matter of fact, you can see here, Pit People 2 right there or episode 2 is out there. This was a lot of fun. And matter of fact, let's actually listen to let's listen to me and see how much I have changed. Let's listen to how my intro goes.
Well, my name's RobertRewind, and welcome to this game.
Wait.
Well, my name's RobertRewind, and welcome to this game called Pit People Early Access, and I believe it's also update 2 world.
Yes, it's crazy. It's new. It's more me, and also granted, it was also very recent that this video came out. When this video came out in, if I remember correctly, like in late February. Very crazy, very amazing. And I mean, it's here. I still have to finish it, so we'll get back to that series soon enough. Oxygen not included. We are still playing this game as it is. I believe we're on season 2 now, if not 3. I cannot remember. This one also I do it for live streams. This was actually really interesting because it was the first time I had bought a game before, or like I bought like an alpha for it. That's how I'm getting to play it, etc. Right? And I mean, it's crazy. If you remember the live streams, everything goes to crap and we all die and we're all suffering and can't figure out how stuff works. But I mean, it's a lot of fun to play this game. It really is. This is very recent. This one perhaps came out in, if I try to remember, this episode 1, which is this one, came out in March 9th of 2017. We are hitting the present here, and we'll see what's next. XCOM 2. We are here playing once more another strategy turn-based game. This game is going on right now. This series is still up in the air. We still have to see what happens in the series, and we'll see. Honestly, it's a crazy game. It's interesting. It's has a lot of twists and turns and whatnot. We still have to figure out what's gonna happen and how we will survive, if we even will survive. This is the newest series on the channel, if I am correct. I think I am. I'm not so sure. I'm just checking here off screen just to see. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much the newest series, and this still needs to go up. And this will go up. It just takes me an absolutely long time to record. Look at this, 30 minutes. I don't post 30-minute videos, but this game requires that. And we'll see how that goes. Honestly, it's gonna be a crazy game. RimWorld, once again, what is RimWorld doing here? We ended it at season 3. This is the live stream. This is the most recent video that's actually gone up, or it's considered a video. The most recent thing that's gone up on the channel. This is where we are today. This is today, or actually technically 2 days ago, or 1 day ago, depending on where you are. Yeah, this live streaming. I started live streaming quite recently. Again, I used to live stream on Twitch, but now I gave YouTube live streaming, or yeah, streaming a try, and well, now I do it pretty often. Yeah, this is where we are today. This is RobertRewind. This is the RobertRewind we all know today. This is me. And I know this video might not be the best or the craziest or what you expected, but I wanted to say thank you all for sticking around. Thank you all for joining me. It's really interesting to be able to do this, to play games and get people's feedback on what they think I should do in the series, or just to name characters after you guys who comment down below. It really does help. It's really interesting. It's really crazy. And here we are. We are here today with 113 subscribers. You can't really see it there, but we're here at 113 subscribers. We are so much bigger. We are better. We're more energetic. We like to talk more than back in FTL, faster than light. Way back then, from all the way to today. It's kind of incredible to think a year has passed since then. I'm still nostalgic from that time, remembering what was happening, who was there, who I was, how I recorded, what type of games were being played. I get nostalgic. And you know, and thinking about it, I'm a little bit sad as well that, oh man, that time is gone. Those people aren't in my life anymore. My friends at the time aren't my friends now, or some of them at least. And I'm not where I was. I'm not who I was back then. I'm who I am today. And I can't go back to how I was, or who was there, or how things were. It's impossible. You just can't do that. I know my name is Robert Rewind, and I probably named myself Robert Rewind because I like to think back to the past. Not in a sad way, but in a happy way that it happened. That everything happened for a reason. We were there, and now we're here today. So Robert Rewind is here a year forward in time. Kind of ironic with the name, and it's really crazy. This video is way too long. It's 35 minutes long. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have to end this here. But I mean, thank you all for sticking around. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for watching and commenting and liking and subscribing and disliking as well, because that helps me figure out what I could do better. Honestly, if I can make a better video, if I could commentate better, if I could be a better YouTuber for you, you could be there for me. Maybe that's how it works. I'm not so sure. But yeah, so I guess I'm gonna leave this episode here. So thank you all for watching. My name is Robert Rewind. Don't forget to rewind. And once again, thanks for watching.